Madeleine Clements loves bringing non-believers to her vegan spot and watching them try to hold back smiles as they devour a buffalo cauliflower sandwich. For surprising plant-based fare, she goes to Heartbeet Kitchen in Westmont, New Jersey.
My name is Ashley Coyne and I own Heartbeet Kitchen. Everything we do here is plant-based, gluten-free, dairy-free. We source what we can from local farms. I was always wanting to go somewhere like this and there wasn't anywhere, so I started working on it and here we are. I think coming here, everyone knows it's just like a pretty homey, welcoming environment. We get to know our customers really well. We have regulars that come in, like some people come in every day. People that just really want to eat healthy. They're not even necessarily vegan at all. They just want some healthy food. Coming into a place when you have a gluten allergy, knowing that you can eat everything off of the whole menu and everything has bread on it is probably the best feeling ever. A lot of people are just so happy that we're here.
Madeleine, you're not a vegan, but you really like Heartbeet Kitchen. Tell us why you picked it.
Yes, so Heartbeet Kitchen is all plant-based, peanut-free, gluten-free, so there's most likely going to be something on the menu for everyone. I am none of those things, but I love trying creative versions of dishes, and I love seeing how they use ordinary ingredients for something really cool.
And your go-to dish is this cauliflower buffalo sandwich.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
I love this sandwich. Like if I'm ever craving something, it's almost always that sandwich. They do a buffalo cauliflower, but they put it on a sandwich. So it's gluten-free bread, but you would never know it. It's delicious. Tomato, arugula, and this vegan ranch dressing. I think it tastes good. I've brought people there who are really apprehensive about trying vegan food, and they really enjoy this sandwich. So I think that's probably the best thing on their menu.
Souradeep, you tried that as well. What did you think?
I totally agree with what she said. If there was only vegan food left in the world, and that is something that you could have every day of your life, I would totally have that without any complaint. And keep in mind that I'm not vegan, and this is the first time that I actually went and visited a vegan restaurant as well. I was blown away by it.
Yeah, I think the coolest thing about it is people go in expecting vegan food to be just like lettuce and that's it. So it's cool having people like you try vegan food and realizing that vegan food is just using plants to make really delicious dishes.
Rob, how were your eggplant sliders that you ate in the car because you got there kind of late, right?
I did, and I really feel terrible right now because I'm hearing all this wonderful praise and I'm like, this place definitely was not for me, but it wasn't meant to be, right?
Okay.
Like there was a bunch of stuff that was about it that just isn't catering to me, and that's totally great. Like there should be variety and stuff like that. The eggplant sliders specifically, you mentioned that it's gluten-free bread, but you wouldn't know. It was like all I could take. I was like, this bread is falling apart, and like it doesn't have like that binding nature that gluten has. And I think that was the biggest obstacle for me to really enjoying this place. I had the cheesesteak as my main dish, and that was my favorite thing by far. The onions and the mushrooms, which is what it consisted of, were like really savory and really well seasoned. One thing I will mention that I went right before it closed. I didn't realize it was closing at 3 on Monday. I left work a little early to go pop over there, and it was like closing. So that could have led to kind of the experience as well. I ate it in my car.
Right, you got the dashboard diner experience where you had to like sit in your car and...
Yeah, what I took from that place was like, this isn't for me and that's okay. Like,
aside from the food, they also have kombucha on draft. How's the kombucha?
It's really good. I love kombucha, so for me it's always exciting to try kombucha that's on draft instead of, just from the regular glass. It's a gingery kombucha is the one they typically have on draft, and like I said, I love ginger, so it's really good. I'll also add they have some really great coffee drinks. I love their cold brew. They have a couple different types of lattes. And Heartbeet is somewhere where you can go and sit down with your family and friends. Yeah. But you could also bring your laptop and plug into an outlet and get some work done as you're drinking coffee. So it's a really versatile restaurant.
Food-wise, I would like to put it out there that it is definitely worth a try, no matter what your palate is. And if you are a vegan, then definitely go try this one out. So it is a win for you guys.
And they also have a lot of treats, like a lot of baked goods. Your mom is a vegan, and she swears by the chocolate cupcakes.
Yes. If you try, I don't know, did you guys try the desserts at all?
I did have a cupcake.
I did not
I think I
have
had a
any
lavender
desserts.
cupcake.
Okay, so they're chocolate cupcakes, or most recently I just had their s'mores cupcake. They're incredible. Like, I just don't understand what they put in them to make them taste so good.
The barrier to enjoyment here for me was not the vegan side. I really think it was the gluten-free. And the lavender cupcake, lavender is such a touchy ingredient where like if you go like one drop too many, it's soap, you know, and that's kind of where that was for me. So I don't think I set myself up for success here.
But the vibe, it's very modern,
Yeah.
and they have a lot of beautiful plants on the walls. Souradeep, what did you think of the atmosphere?
In terms of decor, I think that one of their walls was full of plants. Each table had a potted plant, and I loved that, watching so much green all around me.
There's a giant table, and it's like, and it looks like just a cross section of a giant tree, and it was like nicely lacquered, and it was just really, it was like raw around the edges, so you could see the bark. It was really gorgeous, and I walked in thinking like, this place is gorgeous, and the theming of it, you know, for a natural plant-based thing, it felt like almost like I was in this like modern botanical garden kind of feel, and I was like, I could see that if this is your thing, this is your thing.
They actually use that big table for tasting dinners. I've never been, but you can have like a family-style meal with various courses.
Madeleine, Heartbeet Kitchen is your pick. Sum it up for us.
The food is really creative, it's delicious, and you feel great after eating it.
Souradeep, sum up your experience.
Go in there with an open mind. Also do your research first about what you should get or what you should not get.
And Rob, sum it up for us.
I think if you're vegan and gluten-free, like you found the place, you know, like you found what you were looking for. I think there might be a higher barrier to entry here than some other just vegan places, but they know what they're doing, they care about what they're doing, and it shows like throughout the entire experience.
Bring your veggie friends to Heartbeet Kitchen, located at 29 Haddon Avenue in Westmont, New Jersey, 856-240-1106. They're open for lunch 7 days a week and dinner Tuesday through Saturday. Reservations are not accepted. The average tab per person without drinks is $15.